What's going on, guys? Welcome back to our Arc Genesis series. Yep, over here on the Illuminati servers. So as we left off last episode, we actually went off and tamed a bunch of the snails. Now this is again around about two and a half weeks later. Now I've not released any videos for about nearly 2.5 months now, and that's well due to the fact that I've not really been up to recording. I've just been trying to record whenever I can, but I've not really been too eager to do editing and pushing them out until I've got a few in the bank. But as you can see, around about 2 or so weeks later, we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, nearly 52,000. We've got nearly 1,000 organic polymer from this guy as well, and that's from our snails. They're all happy days. And since I made that 100 odd what is it, sweet veg cakes, where did I put their trough? I put their trough in here. So we've got 92 still left, so they last a fairly long time. We're still breeding the pigs now. I'm up to health gen 7. I do believe max on like gen 9 of the food mutations for the pigs, and I've started breeding the baryonyxes. I tamed like a couple more 174s and a 180, so I'm now breeding them. Just I think I'm up to health gen 4 and melee gen 2 on them. And as you can see by our beautiful tech Rexes over here, we have actually finished the mutation breeding on them. I got 20 melee mutations. I think Matt got 24 health mutations. We then bred them together, and after many days and weeks of breeding these guys, they're finally ready, and I've got my Reximus Prime colours on them. So the base stats on these guys is 22,000 on the health and 631% on the melee, and that's without it being imprinted. We have got one of our personal Rexes, not the boss ones. We've got 10 boss Rexes bred up with our colours, and then I know that Max got 10 of his ones bred up, but a fully imprinted one, the stats came out at 26,400 and 756 on the melee, which is absolutely outstanding. But what we actually want to do is let's look into... Oh, I did actually do a rework of all of our chests. So we've got the dedicated storage after, because we unlocked everything doing the broodmother fights, which I'm not sure if I mentioned in the last episode that I was going to do, or we have done. They're very boring to record, so I didn't really bother, and there was no risk of any of our, well, my ones did die, but no real risk of us losing out on that one. Then I'm using these soul terminals, because they've got quite a high inventory. I'm using them as storage, and I sort of sold that idea off of Matt. He came up with it first, and I thought it looked really good. So it's got a lot more space than the standard sort of boxes that I was using. I did actually come in here to, not that one, but we have one sending Quet saddle for whenever we manage to tame a Quetz. We're looking for Rex saddles, dire bears, dunks. Have we got any Rex saddles? Primitive. I've got some ramshackles, and let's take the apprentice. Yeah, and then I think we should paint it up. And because our guy is sort of the Optimus Prime colours, so red, white, and blue, we should go with. So let's just grab some red. We don't want brick. Some. Why did I say red when I took out the blue? Blue, red, and white. And then we can paint this guy up. So, obviously I'm thinking the white for the bit, like the mouth bit. There we go. And the sort of bolts? No, buckle. Oh, the little silver bits, okay? The buckles. It's very early for me to record in. I'm like missing out words in my sentences, aren't I? It's very early for me recording. To be recording? That sounds a lot better. Not better. It sounds right. That's what I was going for. I think we should get a little bit more white in. I don't like the 2 reds being there. Yeah, that looks alright. Hopefully it should suit our guy. Oh yeah, we've got a penguin here. Max got a sort of poly farm on the go using baby penguins as sort of food for a saber, I think he's using, or a moss drops in order to get organic polymer. So whenever we need organic polymer, we can sort of go and do trades with him for our cementing paste, because he's actually in need of that. So it's all happy there. We got an Ascendant Sparkler, by the way. And the reason that I've got the plant species C's on my hotbar is because I was out trying to tame Featherlights, and I don't know if it's the map. Does anyone know if male Featherlights actually spawn on the map? Because I've tamed quite a few of them now, and I've got like a 180, a 168, a 174 all tamed up there, but every single one I found is just female, which is not all that great. Yeah, I think the white for the mouth bit is pretty good. It sort of suits that because it doesn't interact with the red or the blue, so it stands out quite a bit. And then the blue straps coming across are obviously coming across on the red, which look really good. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. And oh, yeah. Right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to grab this guy, and we're actually going to head over to do the Elongane Pollen mission, hopefully, without getting him absolutely murdered, just so I can sort of level him up a bit and see what sort of damage we can get him doing. So yeah, I guess I'll meet you over there. I sort of paused between that for some reason, I don't know why. Yeah, catch you over there. Alright, so over here, and we've got 17 points because obviously I've bred this one up a couple of days ago, and it's had points put onto it during the stint it spent inside the Pokeball. So what should we do? How much do we get? So it's 26 for... Whoa, was that like 1400 per point? Yeah, let's get it up to 50, why not? 17 points, and then the rest will just whack straight into melee. And I think 50,000 is way more than you're ever going to need on a Rex, especially considering that the power output on this guy is probably going to be immense as well. Let's just try it on Gamma just to level it up. Obviously the damage we do in the Gamma version is not going to be indicative to the sort of damage we're going to do to average sort of dinos, because you get massively increased damage during the missions, especially the Gamma versions. I don't think the beta versions you do. I know you get reduced damage in the alpha versions, but I was just nibbling stuff on the way over, and I'm doing base damage of 609, which is pretty good. And yeah, 3,000 damage per bite inside the mission is a little bit insane as well. The only thing is that stuff can actually come from behind me and sort of ruin my day, because Rexes are not known for being able to bite stuff behind them all that well. It's the only way that they usually end up getting killed is by stuff getting sort of jammed underneath you. Now that is a definite possibility for me towards the end of this mission, because obviously when you run past stuff you can have all of this crap behind me. So it may be within my interest to sort of just take it a little bit slower? Yeah, it's a little bit slowly. Oh my god, I should not be recording this early. A little bit more slowly, just to ensure. But the thing is, they're only doing like 1 and 2's damage to me, so... Come on, get around. Go. And it's not a fact that I'm not killing stuff in one bite. It's just a case that I can't really get around to nibble them. Like, some stuff is doing 0 damage, but we should have a few levels here. So 609 was our base damage, and we're not going to see our max damage until after this mission. On the positive side, we are going to get an absolute ton of meat to throw into our trough after this, because I have been sort of relying on killing the babies that we don't want, which sounds really bad, but I've been relying on that to sort of feed the ones that we are keeping. And obviously with us using the new system of the, the soul terminals to pick up the babies, so that way it's easier to check them. Obviously we're not getting all the meat from it, so I'm now having to rely on going out to get it. So doing this mission every now and again, which I haven't done for a very, very long time now, is not a bad thing. Okay, we can move on to the next one. The one thing that I was a little bit worried about this is the stamina on Rexes are not known for being fantastic. So I may have to put a couple of points in that just to ensure. At the moment these Rexes, not Rexes, Raptors, they're my last thing. Although when they done the TLC on the Rex, they allowed it to do this sort of like very sort of turning on the dimes. The turn radius is not fantastic, but it does mean that you can sort of try to get stuff that's stuck behind you. Although at the moment, these guys are sort of have me wedged up. And now I can't see nothing because of the trees. There we go. Get lost. What is on me? Okay. I got webbed. So 650, and that is what, 4 points put into it? I'm just going by because that wasn't a mission creature. 20 points, well, number 6. Wow, yeah. Can you get this? Come on. Oh, get lost. Keep on moving forward, I think is going to be the best course of action for me going through this. So I can pretty much outrun most of the stuff that spawns in the mission. It's just when you're standing here and stuff is nibbling on you. I thought that was a 50 damage hit then, but that was oh my god, there is a lot of stuff there. Let's just get around. Here's some of the stuff behind me. Awesome. Now at the end, obviously when you're trying to peg it through that area, usually with the megas I just try to outrun most stuff, but I don't think that's going to happen with the Rexes. The Spinos are definitely going to get me caught up quite a lot. So I think for that part I'm probably just going to take it slow. I'm not going to be worried too much about finishing the mission. This is mainly just to level up the Rex. I keep on getting worried about himself. I keep on forgetting that he's got like 25 health left now. Let's just do a little circle. There's some stuff behind me. Whoa. I know that it's a little bit of a haze of just trees, but I don't think the Rex was designed for this one. There we go. All that stuff have me caught up. Ugh. Okay, I'm just going to sit still for a bit of stamina. Everything like nibbling on me was not to mention the poison effect sort of does your stamina in quite a bit. It's force feeding. I don't know if force feeding actually makes the stamina go up quicker, but it's something to do whilst you're waiting for the stamina to go back up, I guess. Yeah, come on. Ow. 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 Oh, wait. Human. I really don't like going near these trees. I was here earlier, well not earlier today, but yesterday, and I got nabbed off my mount. I think I was on one of the megas. I did manage to find my way back to my mount, but it's just a little bit disorientating for me. And as you know from previous episodes, I am terrible with directions. I don't think we're going to see the real decent levels come in until we fight the Spinos towards the end, because they're like 180 Spinos, but obviously mission version, so a hell of a lot easier to kill. Go away. Oh no, we don't get stuff up. That's not mission thing, so we're doing 750 base damage, and that's without us being mate boosted, so I imagine mate boosted at this point we'd be doing, what, about 1,000? There's something like 25% added damage when you're mate boosted. Okay. Oh. So we're towards the last piece of pollen. Now I think we need to dart off that way afterwards. I'm just waiting for this thing to finish kicking out the dust. And I'm waiting for my guy to get full stamina. Because this is going to be... Really, guy? Come on. Right, so now I'm probably going to have to wait for it to kick out again. Yeah, still we are. But that's alright. Yeah, so we've got 3 minutes and it's all the way over there. Please don't get caught, please don't get caught. There we go. Okay. I think that was the closest one that we had to get to in order to get this sort of done. And I'm not too sure if we're going to make it, but I know that we need to hit the checkpoints along the route, so there we go, right. Got one spinal on our tail. Let's just keep on biting our way through. Spinos are definitely a lot quicker than us, apparently. Come on. Okay. Gonna have to obviously munch some things here. I think we're gonna have to deal with some of this stuff behind us. Come on. Right, so stuck on everything. Oh my god. Stop hitting me! I'm so stuck. I don't know why my guy isn't turning properly. There we go. See, that's the turn that I wanted to do, and for some reason he was just getting stuck. He just did not want to turn that way. I've got another minute 30. And we're nearly out of stamina as well. Yeah, I don't think the Rex is going to be the best choice to do this sort of mission on. I think the Rex are the hunting missions, which I think is something that we'll try afterwards. It's going to be the best bet, but I'm going to let him heal first of all. Because at the moment he can't do nothing. Can't do nothing, double negative. He cannot do anything. There we go. These bloody Spinos, they're just punching me everywhere. Okay, can we turn this way? Each time they hit me, it's stopping me from turning, that's the thing. Yeah, but they're just not letting me turn at all. And I can't sprint because I'm out of stamina, so... You know what, just what I can do, just cancel it, that way they'll disappear. At that point there was nothing I could do, they were literally just punching me across the actual swamp. But we managed to level our guy up, which is I think all that we actually wanted to do, plus we've got an absolute ton of meat. What's that? It's 12, nearly 24,000 meat. What is biting me? Go away. And we're doing just short of 900 damage per bite. So I think doing one or two of the hunting missions, I really want to try do some of the ones in the whatchamacallit, the lunar biome, except for whatever mounts you're on tend to get punched up and punched away, which gets slightly annoying, but I think we could probably do something like that, do one of the hunting ones. So I'm going to let my guy heal up, and then what we can do while my guy's healing up is, first of all, we want to teleport. So, how much is that? Is that going to put me overweight? Of course it is. How much overweight is the question? No you don't. Oh wait. Bloody cat pros. Okay, so I don't think we need all the debt hide, really. And we definitely don't need arrows, berries. Kiting, I'll keep, just because we've got an absolute ton of meat. Why am I doing this actually? You know what, we've got a Helena, we can just teleport out. No. Don't start with me, Helena. Oh, come on, this is what I hate. But they should really make her hitbox a bit bigger. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to meet you back at base. Alright then guys, we're over here with Mac and we're just about to go and do the... I think the Giga one? Is it Hunting by the Moonlight? Yeah, there we go. We're going to do that one just on Gamma because we haven't done many missions over here in the Lunar. But what I'll probably do is do like a speed... Fucking hell. Uh, excuse my language. Probably do a speedy up bit through the actual hunting down and fighting because
We need to go
just
up
because.
again.
Yeah, I know. Have you got a Bloodstalker on you?
Nope. Have you got one on you?
Yeah, I always have a Bloodstalker on me.
Well, I will just attach myself to you.
Ah, I can't see that going well.
Right, hang on, because I need to make sure I get the Bloodstalker and not you. Okay. I think.
Which way is it?
Up. I don't know, I can't see, I'm in K mode, so.
For some reason, it keeps on untracking missions for me. That's this way. Whee.
Wow.
I need something to grab onto. There we go. Oh, I need to put on my radiation suit, you know. Okay, while I'm floating, I'm going to do that. Did you untouch?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm freezing.
Oh, I'll just put on my radiation suit.
Yeah, I've got my radiation suit on, I'm freezing, and I've got a decent what's it called?
Yeah, I think once we get up here, we can just put on our third gear. But I don't know where you've gone, by the way.
I'm climbing up now.
Now, spider's just like slowly floating down. Do you know anything about this? Is that you're going to end up having to like throw down your Rex and then pick it back up when it goes off the edge and crap like that. Which has happened to me multiple times when I was doing the Rex one. The Rex kept on, I was doing it on a Magmasaur though, and the Rex kept on knocking my Magmasaur off. And the annoying thing is that if the thing that we're hunting gets knocked off the edge, it then gets full health again.
Oh.
Reximus Prime Alpha. Don't float away.
These look fucking ridiculous.
I don't know, I like the look of mine.
Wow.
Great.
That's why I brought my
Long neck.
sniper. Yeah.
Smudge all of the badness around here. Go on, fucking hell.
It is insane, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it works. It doesn't look terrible. It's just fucking vibrant and bright.
You've only got yours up to 40k health, haven't you?
36 on this.
Wow. I saw that you was doing quite a bit more damage than me. Yours is 463, and what is mine? 462. Yeah.
There's no thrill like the thrill of the hunt.
Another X on us. Alright then guys, so that went alright, although the Giga does do the bleed effect, so I lost about 20k health, max down to only about 10k, but we got reserves just in case something really bad happened. Now, as a form of rewards, we got a crappy Calicotherium saddle, crappy compound bow, a few bits of desert cloth. The apprentice bit ain't too bad. We've got a crappy primitive thing, ramshackle, ghillie leggings, anything even remotely worthwhile? Nope, I'm going to go with no on that one. But yeah, we did get 8 points, so our melee's now at 1206, which is all happy days there. And I do believe that we're pretty much out of time for this episode. So we got to see our new Reximus Prime in action, and I'm really liking the way that he came out. As you can see by Max 1, his colours are absolutely ridiculous, but I actually do like it. It's like chrome purple and magenta, and it actually goes really well with the Tech Rexes. But I'm quite happy with the blue lights and the... Can I stop him from turning? If I just look straight forward and then do a little bit of K. There we go. And then he won't turn so much. Yeah, so hopefully you've enjoyed today's episode, and hopefully I'll catch you all in the next one. Yeah, bye-bye.